Hey Barry, how's it going? My name is Corey Schneider. I'm Josiah's partner, and I'm just getting this video out to you about the SEO campaign. And thanks for filling out that discovery form. That helped me out a lot about doing more research and back and research about your company and kind of the best way to tackle this campaign. So in this video, I just want to break down essentially how SEO works a little bit more, educate you guys in the process and just so you feel a little better about SEO and kind of how it works. So let's get right into it and let's start it out. So I first want to talk about how you get leads from online and then three sources essentially online to generate leads for San Antonio roofing. Okay, so number one, there's local organic results. Number two, there's business directories. And number three, you can pay for AdWords. And what does all three of this get to your website? It's traffic. So when a targeted buyer is searching for your service online, they're fall under the category of traffic. And so the idea is to get you in places online where people are searching for your service. And when you get in those places and you have an excellent product and service, a good reputation, a great website, and you're in the right spots online, it's going to turn into a lead. It's going to turn into a potential customer if you can close them on the phone. So number one here, local organic results, is everything below the little ads that are in search results when you type in and are looking for a service. At the top, you usually see the three little yellow ads, and those are ads that are paid to Google to be set there. Okay, and that's these down here, AdWords. So the local organic results is everything below that. And that's what me and Josiah do is we rank websites in the organic rankings. And oftentimes people see the best results from that because when someone's searching for a business, they tend to trust a natural ranked website better than one that's at the top and it has the little ad symbol by it. So with that said, this is how you can get traffic to your website. Business directories are different websites across the web where you can list your business and people and customers can then find your company through that as well. And that's sites like Angie's List, Yellow Pages, and different things like that. And then the AdWords we already kind of talked about, and you can pay Google for those, but oftentimes it becomes really expensive because you don't pay per phone call, you pay per click, and even if someone clicks on your site for a second and then they go back, you still are going to owe them around $22 is what it's going for right now, cost per click for San Antonio roofing leads. Okay, moving on. So let's see what search terms are driving the most traffic and who is in the organic rankings for those terms. Okay. The first term that gets the most search volume in San Antonio is San Antonio roofing. Excuse me. This is someone behind their computer that is looking to get a roof installed. And so they are searching their city and then the key term, San Antonio roofing. As you can see down here at the bottom, it's searched 260 times. Okay, so keep that in the back of your head. The next term you'd want to be on the first page of Google for is San Antonio Roofing Company. So you add this one word at the end of that keyword, and it's technically a different keyword now. And that it's searched down here, you can see 110 times. And the next one is San Antonio Roofers. Once again, people that are looking for a roofing company and roofers in San Antonio. That's searched 170 times. Okay. So the people and the companies, which are your competition that are on the first page for these terms, are the ones right here. Well, first off, these are the ads at the top I were talking about. And people don't tend to click on those as much. It's only about 15% of the search volume click on these. Like I was saying, they trust the organic a little more. So everything below the ads are these, and I'm sure you have heard of these companies before. Stevens Roofing, Cloud Roofing, Rollins Roofing. They're dominating the first page. They're getting all the phone calls, all the money's going into their business because they're placed online where people are looking. Okay, and so that's the key with everything. You want to be placed where people are looking, and you want to be on the first page because ask yourself when you're doing a Google search, do you ever go to the second page or the third page? Most likely you said no, and everyone else says no too. It's because we live in a fast-paced world. People want answers quick. They want answers now, and so that's why they go with these top three businesses. Okay. So that being said, it really comes down to the question, and people ask me this a lot, is organic rankings important? And I always answer, well, if you want to grow your business, then yes, because by being here and with people searching for that exact term month in and month out, it's always going to get new people wanting your service calling month in and month out. That's why these spots are so valuable, and that's why these companies are doing so well. With that being said, all those key terms they're called buyer traffic is what you get. These are people searching for your exact service. They practically have their credit card out, ready to buy. And so the more buyer traffic you have, it equals more phone calls. So with that being said, the top 3 spots in Google, they get clicked on the most, they get searched the most, and it's about 50 to 70% of all the traffic goes to those first 3 spots. So it's absolutely necessary to get in those spots to get more phone calls. So how valuable is organic rankings? Well, it's insanely valuable, and I'll show you right here. Let's break it down. So all these 3 terms I showed you, San Antonio Roofing, San Antonio Roofing Company, San Antonio Roofers, these are the numbers here added up, and the total is 540 times. There's 540 different people searching this term every single month. So the question is, out of the 540, how many of those actually click into your site? It's usually about half if you're in those top 3 spots. So 50% of 540 is 270. So this really, I'm saying this wrong. I'm sorry. You're assuming half goes to your website, right? 270. And then out of the half that are at your website, it's usually a safe call and a bet to say that out of half those people, as long as your website is good and you have good content on your website and you look like a professional company, about 50% of those people are going to call your business, which is 135 phone calls. Out of 135 phone calls, you then got to figure out what your closing rate is. And I don't really know that until I talk to you on the phone, but if you guys got a good sales department or you feel comfortable on the phone, and it sounds like out of the discovery form you filled out, it sounds like you guys give out discounts and really create a sense of urgency for them to book with you on the spot, and you get back with them in a timely manner. So this is probably a good number to times 135 by. So say your closing rate is 30%, it could be even better than that. So this is probably a low estimated number, but let's just stick to the low end. So 30% out of 135 phone calls is 41. So if you can close 41 new customers every month, times that, times your average cost per sale, which you filled out in the discovery form, it's going to be a lot of money. And I wasn't sure if this was 20,000 to 30,000 per roof you do. I don't know if this was like for a repair roof or whatever it is, but I just decided to stick on the lowest amount possible at 2,000 even. And so 2,000, say that's what you're talking about here, times 41, you got 82,000 a month increase in revenue every single month. And not to mention, word of mouth is a great form of advertisement. So once you do a roof for them, they're going to spread the word to anyone else that ever needs a roof in the future. So it'll all compound. So with that being said, it is insanely valuable. And right now, all this money is going to your competition because they're the ones in the top 3 spots. Okay? So that's the next question that comes to my mind is, why do your competitors have first page rankings and you don't? Well, maybe it's just because you haven't ran into the right person yet, but I'm really glad you ran into Josiah, and he really wanted me to break down this video for you. I usually handle the video sides and talking to the customers, and he does the fulfillment. With that being said, the 82,000, that number we just came up with, it's a low-end number, but that's being poured into these top 3 companies. Your competition is getting this money right now. So how can you steal this? Well, you just take one of their spots in here, and it's not stealing, it's just that you're leveraging yourself better online, so you're going to reap the benefits by doing that. So how did your competition get to the first page of Google? I'm going to go into that and kind of explain to you why they're being rewarded with those positions. Number 1 is content. You have to have a lot of good content on your website, and it has to be long. Over 500 words. It's better if it's 1,000 to 1,500 words on the home page. Google rewards businesses and websites that have a lot of great content. Think of Wikipedia. I don't know, I'm sure you've heard of Wikipedia. They rank for everything, any type of term you can think of. And why is that? It's because they have a lot of content on their website and Google rewards them for that. The other factor is links, other websites talking about your company or well, we're talking about them right now, so it's talking about their website. So they have other websites that are linking from their site to theirs. And anytime that happens and you get a link, it's like a vote. And the more votes you get, you're going to increase your rankings. But not every vote is created equal. Some are bad and some are good. Then there's excuse me, then there's on-page optimization, making sure the right key terms are in your content, making sure they're positioned just right. And then there's mobile website design, and it's got to be mobile friendly, and by having a good mobile design, you're going to generate more leads too. And that's what's happening with your competition in those spots. And last but not least, I just wanted to mention this, that 60% of all the search volume comes from a mobile device. So by having a high converting mobile website, you're going to get more phone calls coming into your business, because 60% of that 540 I just showed you comes from a iPhone or an Android or whatever type of phone they're searching on. It's coming from a mobile device. Okay, so these are the top 10 ranking factors, and this is put out by Google themselves. And so we kind of just covered that on the last slide, but essentially they want to see domain authority of your website, which they essentially want to see that your site is authoritative in its content. They want to see quality links, which are votes from other websites that I talked about, a physical address, which you guys have, and then citations and a web presence across a bunch of different websites online, essentially. And I'll show you that in the next slide. Websites all across the web. All these other sites, they want to see your business on them, because if you're on them, then they know you're a serious, legitimate business, and they're going to reward you for that. Okay? Solution. The best way to rank is to do what your competition is doing, because Google put them there for a reason. So you want to copy what they're doing in just the right way, and then Google is going to reward you. Essentially, if you do what Google wants, they're going to put you in those positions. They're going to put you in the places where someone searching for a roofing company in San Antonio will see the top 3 spots, okay? And once you're there, you're going to be rewarded with phone calls. Okay? So expansion plan for your company. I put this together, and the best way to start going about getting you to those top 3 spots, which will then get your phone ringing more. Okay, analysis of your current situation. Currently, your website is beyond number or page 27. So it's really not even showing up for San Antonio roofing. So we're going to have to do a lot of work to get it to move to the first page. Is it possible? Absolutely. Anything's possible. There's only one page index by Google on your website. So in other words, there's only one page on your website. It's a frowned upon in Google's eyes. They like it when there's a lot of content on the site, like we've talked about. So right now, your site has thin content, and Google is not rewarding you for this, okay? The mobile site is not designed to generate leads, so your site could be optimized a little better, your mobile one, where it can entice people to dial your number right on the spot, or one click and then your phone starts ringing, okay? And there's missing on-page optimization, some with the titles and descriptions, and the website all around is just not trustworthy. It's not trusted by Google. So we need Google to trust it, and then you're going to start ranking, okay? Do you want to steal some of that traffic from your competitors? I'm sure you do, because these guys right now are making that $82,000 month in and month out, and that's on the low end. Don't forget that. First step is we want to get you listed, get you found on all these different websites. We can do that. Recommendations to get phone to ring more. Number 1, develop a mobile-friendly site designed to generate phone calls and collect leads. More pages, better optimization, a lot of content. I would also recommend throwing in a new lead gen site to go along with your actual company site, because it's a good way to track your marketing, and it also can get low-hanging fruit, which is easier search terms to rank for. And then we're going to change your mobile site from this on the left here to this on the right. You click this and it calls you immediately. So you got two options essentially. You can do this yourself, which it all adds up to about this, or what you can do and it's quite a bit of money after you put all these things together. Or what you can do is you can let me and Josiah do it for you because we know what we're doing. We're confident about our work, and we absolutely 150% know that we can get your phone to ring more. And that's why I put so much time into this presentation too, is because I want you to see results. I want you and your business to see results, and we can prove to you that we can do that 100%. So with that said, you're probably wondering, do we offer a guarantee? And we do. You give us 6 months of working on ranking your website and we will get you to those spots. However, if we don't for some reason whatsoever, we'll give you all your money back. No question, no question at all. Like, we will 100% give your money back because that's how confident we are that we can get you more clients. We can get your phone ringing. So with that said, there's no risk on your end at all. If we do get you to those spots, though, your phone will ring and you will be happy. We know that. But we offer the guarantee just to make you feel better. So, because we stand by our work and we know we can do this. So, with that being said, if you put your trust in us, we will get you results. And we'd love to move forward with you, Barry, and start working and get this SEO campaign launched off. I'll talk to you more about our packages on the phone. This was just an introductory kind of video to explain to you a little more how it works, how Google ranks websites, and kind of, yeah, just to show you a little bit more and educate you on the whole process. So that being said, I'll get in contact with you here soon, or you can give me a text or respond to this email. I'll put all my info in the email. But with that said, have a great evening, and I'll talk to you soon.